Hey Sag, welcome to your random reading, which, as I stated last week, we were going to do according to the planetary influences, right? So it's Monday, and that represents the moon, and so we're taking a look at what you don't see, what you need to see, what you don't want to see, perhaps. Because the moon can represent illusion and fantasy and fear and what we don't see, right? And this feels like a lot of tough love, Sag, it does. But I know y'all are here for it. You're okay with it because we've been down this road before, right? Um, so what's interesting, Sag, is the Empress and Feminine is here. And this is really about a lesson in self-worth. Okay. And this won't be for everyone. This is a collective reading. So if this is not your reading, it's not your reading. So yes. So Feminine is here in Saturn. You are learning a big lesson about your worth, and it really in terms of commitment, right? You may be facing the truth, or you need to face the truth about some people in your life who you are very committed to. And this could be anyone. This could be family, friends, co-workers, because this also has to do with career. You know, and it's in terms of people who use your nature against you, right? Because control tactics is here. You're needing to face the truth, see the truth, right? And this is a self-worth lesson. This is about, what you're worth and what you deserve. And it just feels like, especially because Sagittarians are very committed. We are very committed, all in people. And once we go all in on something, it's very hard for us to let go. And I feel like in some situations, you may not be seeing that people are taking advantage of you in that way. So they're like taking your feelings, your sense of commitment, your loyalty against you, Sag. And you need to see it because you need to see you're better than that. Okay, you're better than that. And it's because you, in these situations, you come from the peacemaker mentality, right? You want to make peace. You want things to grow. So you might actually overlook some of these things, and it's not that you don't see them, you see them, right? But maybe that's the feeling that if you just promote peace, if you just promote healing, if you just promote growth, that things will grow, that things will change, that they won't do this anymore. But I definitely see that because you and this is karma. Geez, with Saturn too, right? This is something you're supposed to learn and grow from. And this definitely has to do with the people you surround yourself with, right? Because you have some fox people here. When people come to you from a controlling space, and especially if this is pertaining to divine counterparts for you, we tend to sometimes build a fantasy about things that we think they're supposed to be in our life, so we kind of sacrifice ourselves a little bit. And it's time for you to face the truth about that. Face the truth that, there's definitely, tree, garden, and fox. Someone is basically thinking about themselves, or these people think about themselves. They're not thinking about the whole. You're thinking about the whole, which means what's good for everyone, right? But they're not. It's like they're always scheming, right? And whoever this could be one person, this could be a group of people, this could be anything, Sag, but, and I feel like you maybe let these people get away with this because you You're committed to it. You're committed to the growth of it. And what you don't see is that this person, as long as this is allowed, it's not going to grow. It's really not. Okay? Because it's like this person or these people are always scheming almost. That's the energy I'm feeling, Sag. I swear. And I know that, sometimes we can't be the peacemaker. Sometimes we got to be the villain for ourselves, right? So the situation is the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I mean, I feel like you're needing to do what's good for you right now, not what is good for the whole. I see that you're thinking about the whole, but, Spirit's telling you the only way to bring things into balance, and now is the time, is to just let it go. Just let it go. I mean, there's like, I feel like you keep thinking you can fix something here, but you can't. Okay? Because you can't let people control you. It's not going to change. And it really, it may change if you take action, but by just being the peacemaker here, that's not going to work. I feel like you feel like in some situations, if you show up as the healing one, because Sagittarius is the spiritual teacher, that things will change, things will grow, and I just don't see that happening. And it really feels like, this may be someone from your past, right? It just isn't growing. And it's time for you to think about what's good for you. With the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, you're dealing with a person or people who are out for themselves. Okay? Because with the Knight of Swords doesn't care what's in its way. It's just gonna cut through it, right? Cut through it. And I feel like you're starting to realize that you need to do what's good for you in this situation, and it's time for that. It's time to let this go. Usually, exactly, you keep showing up as the same energy, like the Star and the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's like maybe you sweep it under the rug, maybe you don't. You just want to be the healing influence here. You don't want to, cause a fight, or you definitely don't want to lose people. But at what cost is what you have to ask yourself. Because what the universe is telling you is that it's time to take a step back now. This person thinks that they can control the situation, and their tactic is the silent treatment. And it's time for you to see that they actually use this to control you. Oh boy. Two of Wands is on the bottom with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this definitely may be a partner. It's time for you to turn away. It's time for you to take a new path here. It's time for you to really consider that maybe you just need to go in a new direction. And, with the Hangman and the Three of Cups, yeah, there was joy here, but maybe it's time for you to take a break. Take a break and focus on what actually is growing and the opportunities that want to come in for you, because this is actually causing a blockage for you. And what happens a lot of times is it feels like this person maybe, or people, make promises that they're going to do the right thing, but they kind of never do. It's like you always get to a certain point and then it gets stuck again. And then it gets stuck again, Sag. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. So I felt like that was maybe it'll make us look at all of our connections right now, because Saturn wants you to know that. Saturn is going direct in November. So, yes, Sagittarius. So let's see. Let's round this off with what your angels have for you. What would help Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius? Assertiveness, Sag. This situation can be healed gently with love as you request it, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. Amen to that. Have confidence is on the bottom. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in spirit is enough, along with knowing that spirit works through you and with you in all ways. Yes. Speak your truth here, Sag. That's what I have for you. I hope it really helps. Toodles.